Hey y'all, it's Kate from Kate Loves Makeup, and I want to share my Sephora haul unboxing here on YouTube. So I don't have a fancy setup. I'll be filming this kind of vlog style on my phone, but my first video only got 1 thumbs down, so I thought that was a good start. So stay tuned to see what I got. Okay, the UPS man just came. My two watchdogs are going crazy, but I think I just peeked. It was my two Sephora packages. Yep. Alright guys, here we go. So I've actually placed 3 orders, but only 2 have gotten here today. I always do that during the sales. I'm kind of spastic, but I do like to go ahead and get the things that I think are going to sell out and then really take my time thinking about all my other purchases. But let's get started. Okay, so the main reason I wanted to do a YouTube video in addition to my normal blog post is some of these holiday sets. I want you to be able to see what I got and see what's in the sets because some of these are such a good deal and I really feel like you should pick them up. So the first thing I got is this Smashbox Travel Primer Set. Okay, so here's what comes in this set, and the main reason I got this, somehow I have never tried the original Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I feel like it used to be so raved about. It's still one of the best sellers on the Sephora site, so I just felt like I'm still on the hunt for my perfect primer and I really need to try that one. And then the reason why I bought this set is this set has the pore minimizing primer and the photo finish primer water, and I love both of these. I actually use them together. That was a tip that Casey Holmes did in one of her videos, and the combination of them together is so perfect. So if you've been wanting to try any of these primers, I would highly recommend picking up this set. Plus, look at the adorable packaging. Okay, then the next gift set I got is this Dior Holiday Couture collection. And before I got really into makeup, before I had my blog, I used to love the Dior Show mascara. I just haven't used it in a while because I've been kind of obsessed with trying new things. So basically, I think this was the same price as the single mascara, or maybe $2 more. And you got this adorable looking Dior eyeshadow compact. So I've heard it's really small, but let me open it and show you what's inside. Okay, the eyeshadow compact is definitely tiny. Hopefully you can see the scale next to my MAC lipsticks. But I do think actually in a way it's good that it's so tiny because I could keep it in my purse. So here's what the inside looks like. And even though the overall compact was really small, I'm still surprised and kind of underwhelmed with how small the individual shadows are. I think they kind of wasted some space. But since this palette was basically free with the purchase of the mascara, I'm definitely going to keep it. If for nothing else, it's an adorable Dior compact and I could keep it in my purse even just for a little touch-up mirror. I do have 2 items that haven't arrived yet, but I wanted to include them in this video. So the first is this Lancome Mary Mascara set, and this is such a good deal. I was originally just going to repurchase my favorite lash primer, the Sills Booster, or however you pronounce it. And when I was searching for that, I came across this set, and it's only $2 more, and you get a full size of their lash primer, and then you get 3 of their best-selling mascaras in the travel size version. I was particularly interested in trying the Monsieur Big. Everyone's been raving about that. And you get a travel size of their eye makeup remover, which I know is another product that people rave about. So this set is such a good deal. I would highly recommend it. Okay, I got the Tartelette Toasted palette. I have been wanting this palette ever since I saw sneak peek pictures of it. I'm a huge fan of Tarte. I'm a huge fan of their eyeshadow. I know some people are iffy about their eyeshadows. I'm a fan, and I don't really like the original Tartelette. It's all matte. They're kind of cool tones, just not something I reach for. I do love the Tartelette in Bloom, but when I saw these shades, I was like, yes, this is my Tarte palette. So I've been wanting this ever since it came out, and I've just been waiting for it to be stocked on the Sephora site so I can get it for 20% off. I have to try to talk without using my hands since you can totally see me in the reflection, but here's what the inside looks like. I did not pick up like the Naked Heat palette or anything, and I actually watched a video that Kathleen Lights did where she compared the two, and she said this one was much more wearable, and so that's what kind of drew me to this one. There's been a lot of warm tone palettes released lately, but a lot of them are very red and not what I would consider wearable, and so this one was the most wearable of the group, so I'm really excited to try it. Okay, this was a total surprise purchase, but probably the purchase I'm most excited about. So this is the Makeup Forever Artist Shadows #1. So it's the more neutral palette. And I have been wanting this for years. It's not a new palette. It has been out for forever. My friend Lisa swears by it, but I've just never pulled the trigger. And I was browsing the site during the sale, and this was marked down. I want to say it was 50% off before you even take into consideration the 20% off. I'll leave it linked down below. Last I checked, it was still in stock. I would highly recommend you run and pick this up. Here's what the inside looks like, and they have a few different versions. One is super colorful, and it is also marked down as well. I'm just a neutral eyeshadow lover, so this was the obvious choice for me. And the reason why I really wanted this one is I say I like warm shadows, but I actually think that I like neutral shadows, because I find that a lot of times the warm shadows, like they're too gold or they're too orange, and I don't get a lot of use out of them. And with my single shadows, I find that I'm reaching for the more neutral wearable ones. And so this palette, I mean, it's actually a little cool toned, but if you just look at that top row, the top row based on how I have it laid right now, laid out, oh my gosh, those just look so pretty and wearable. I feel like Makeup Forever is known for their eyeshadows, so I just think this is a great buy. And the reason why I didn't originally buy it is there's no matte brown transition shade, but I've gotten in the habit of just using my bronzer as a transition shade a lot of the time, so that's kind of no longer a problem for me. So this is the other product I have ordered that hasn't arrived yet. It's the Marc Jacobs Contour Palette in Mirage Filter. And this is another one I've wanted for years, but I couldn't justify it because I owned a ton of other contour palettes. But I recently decluttered the Kat Von D one, the Anastasia one, just because I only used one contour shade and one highlight shade from each palette, so I felt like it was just a waste. But I found myself out of a banana powder, and I love using that kind of shade to set my under eye. So I've been wanting this one for forever, and I'm so excited for it to get here so I can finally try it. Okay, then I picked up this Way hair oil. This is the hairline from Jen Atkin. I feel like everyone has been raving about this line, and I haven't tried any of her products. And I'm running out of my favorite hair oil, the Kerastase hair oil. So Alex Garza, one of my favorite YouTubers, has been raving about this one, so I decided to pick it up, and I will let you know what I think of it. Okay, so next, a little boring, I just restocked some essentials. The first are the Shiseido facial cottons. If you have never tried these, the hype is real. They are the softest, most gentle, luxurious feeling cotton pads you've ever tried. And I would recommend not trying these, because once you try these, you will not be able to use anything else. I will never go back to any other facial cotton other than these. And then the other thing I bought is the Sephora Solid Brush Cleanser, and it is a perfect dupe for the Beauty Blender Cleanser, and it's slightly less expensive. Okay, I was just editing my video and putting it together, and I was like, whoa, that was a super abrupt ending. So my bad about that. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it wasn't too bad, and I will leave everything linked below. They are affiliate links. Hopefully you know about that. If not, that means that if you click on my link and make a purchase, I earn a small commission. And I would love if you decided to use my links if you were going to shop the sale. It is expensive to blog, and every little bit helps me out. So thanks, guys.